So once he noticed that we going a little far, he like, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. He like, you ain't gonna try to kill me or cut me up or nothing like that. And I'm like, hell no. Who the fuck did you think I was? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I wasn't offended, but I was just really shocked by the shit. And I'm just like, no. What's going on, YouTube? My name is Perfectly Flawed, and here we don't care who you are, what you did, or who you did. We are all flawed people. But the choice is yours to do the shit perfectly. This is going to be the continuation. This is the part 2 of the last story time. So, I know some people, might have been some shit you just didn't know about me, and now you do. And, I mean, I'm going to be real and I'm going to be honest. So, this story time is a continuation of the story time with 40-year-old plus fuckboy. Fuck nigga, whatever. And it don't have anything to do with... Well, what the hell was I calling dude? Darren. It don't have... Was it Darren? Yeah, I think it's Darren. It don't have shit to do with Darren. Darren is gone the fuck on now. So, I had the whole him fucking around on me incident happen. We get that. That's been established. Whatever. Me and him are not talking. We are not speaking. I'm trying to date somebody else now. And this is where Slimthick comes into the equation. Now, me and Slimthick was together. And we were only together about this long. I'm not going to give no real variation of time because that's not important. So, me and him are talking to each other at this point. Now I do the same process with every single dude that I initially start talking to. We're going back and forth on the app, then we're talking through text, then we initiate phone contact, then I may see you in person. Now mind you, I did not know exactly how close Slimthick lived to me. Now I mean, I can definitely give out the location. I won't say street names or nothing like that, but I'll say how close in proximity we were. I live on one block. Slimthick lives on the other block. Parallel. Just parallel to my building. He lives on the other block. We were that fucking close. And we already talking and stuff like that. Now, y'all know I done went through my hypochondriac shit. I'm back and forth going to the hospital emergency room because I'm fucking crazy. So I'm talking to him one time, and I'm like, you know what? I want to see you. Woo, this, that, and the third. Now, I had seen a picture of him. I'm like, you know what? This motherfucker, he fine. Like, he is fine. Like, now, I didn't have fine niggas before, but him, god damn. Like, and I don't even really know what it was about him that made him so attractive to me. Now, he wasn't normally what I would date. Normally, the type of dude I would date would be a dude built like me. And he not a slender dude. He's still thick as fuck. But he not a big dude. And big dudes are what I'm attracted to. Big dudes are what I go for. So, I mean, I really don't even know what made him so attractive to me, but he is fine. I can't even front. That nigga he got the good. I promise you. So we decide we're gonna meet each other, and this particular day he can't do it, which is something that built it up to our relationship ending was something that I should have took into consideration, because it's not like it didn't kinda start out that way. So we plan we gonna meet each other. He like, oh, I can't do it. I got my sister's kids or some shit, something like that. Well, he had to bail on it. But I want to say I waited like a good 3-4 days. Now, we're still communicating via text. We're not really talking on the phone. We're just communicating via text. So, again, I'm like, so what you doing? Because at this point, I don't have a car, and I'm using my mother's car. So, I'm like, I want to see you. Come on, let's make this happen. So initially, he was inviting me to come to his house, and I'm like, I don't know about that. Come on, let's just chill out in the car. Cool. We chill out in the car. We got amazing conversation, and I'm looking at this nigga, and it's not So much I was definitely like on trying to jump his bones right then and there, but I'm just like, this nigga is fine as fuck. Like, I can't describe it. And I ain't never been so gone over a nigga. I can say a nigga is nice looking, because I done had some nice looking niggas. That's normally what I keep. I keep a nice looking nigga. But this nigga was like, oh God. Sorry girl, you know who I'm talking to. I don't want to just put your name out there on blast. Start with a V, end with the N, but I'm gonna say nigga, because this nigga was fine, girl, like fine. I might go and show you a picture, whatever. But that's just something for my friend. I'm looking at him. I am ridiculously turned on, and it's not even more so just about his physical. The conversation that me and him had, I'm so turned on. I want him. Like, I want this motherfucker. So we talking. Time gets away from us, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go get my brother from work. My brother was working for a temp agency who they had him out at like doing factory or whatever, and where he was at was gonna take me a little minute to get there. That was actually next to the new job after I left Bedside Ratchet. The new job was kind of located in that area, so I'm like, shit. And I'm like, man. So I look over and I'm like, hey, you mind riding somewhere with me? Because I got to go pick my brother up. And he like, okay, cool. Now, mind you, where we going is really rural. It's in that fucked up industrial area. So once he noticed that we going a little far, he like, look, I'm going to be honest with you. He like, you ain't going to try to kill me or cut me up or nothing like that. And I'm like, hell no. Who the fuck did you think I was? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I wasn't offended, but I was just really shocked by the shit. And I'm just like, no. I tell you where we going. We going to such and such. I can show you the building. And my brother, that's my twin. He looks exactly like me. That's the person I'm going to go pick up. So I'm like, cool, whatever. We still in the parking lot. We talking. My brother gets in the car, and he's at the point to where he's definitely comfortable with my sexuality now. Because at first it was not like that. And I will get into further videos along that topic, but that's not really relevant right now. So we talking, but we quiet on the way home. And mind you, like I said, he lives right on the next block. I pull back up on my block, and he like, come on, let's go to my house. And he was like, nah, I do smoke, woo, woo, woo. Is that gonna bother you? And I'm like, no, I just don't do it. I do not smoke weed. I don't. I learned very early on that was some shit that was not for me. I learned that. I'm sorry. I can't do it. So, now, amongst us talking to each other through text, we spoke on the phone just a few times. Me and him didn't have the relationship where we talked on the phone all the time. We talked through text, messages on social networks, you know, stuff like that. So he did tell me that he was HIV positive. Slimthick is HIV positive as well. And how he became HIV positive is based around it being a predator of ignorance, because he trusted somebody that he should not have trusted. But I was never one who ever held that against him. So I mean, it is what it is. You have it. I'm okay with you having it. I'm comfortable. Whatever. Woo woo woo. So I get to his house and he's telling me, and he's one of those guys that is a poster child for what gay men experience and what they go through. He was one of them as a teenager, got put out of his house because he was gay. When his mother found out that he was gay, just put him the fuck out. And ain't really been back. But he's another one of those guys who, being a gay male, his mother put him out when he was a teenager, who is still craving that love and attention from her. I'm not gonna lie, I do not like. I can't understand, but I do not like it. I didn't like it for him, because I felt like he deserved so much more than what she was willing to give him. And we kind of muddled that. We talked about that. We talked about when he found out he was HIV positive, what he did, all of that shit. Because he was one of them that spazzed the fuck out when he found out. Toe up, waiting room, all of that shit. So I didn't have to go to work. I was actually working at this fucked up place down not too far from my house. And I didn't have to go to work that day. The day I was with him. So we interacting with each other. We can definitely gaze at each other. But as he's talking about the treatment he got from his mother and how when he found out he was HIV positive, it's just a lot that went on. His siblings kind of abused him. And I want to say he's the oldest boy. He's the oldest boy. His siblings kind of abused him, and because he was gay, his mother allowed it. She was okay with this, you know, happening. And his mother was married. She did have a husband, but he wasn't his daddy. So it wasn't, you know, he couldn't be that. He was trying to be that buffer, but it was only so far he could go. And how she treated her son was how she treated her son. And like I said, him now as an adult, he's still craving that attention and that acceptance from her. So it definitely kind of affected him. So in the moment, not previous moment, but the moment he and I are in right now, he's experiencing it all over again. He's feeling it all over again. And he got emotional. And I'm like, nah, man. And then it made me feel some type of way, because I'm like, this fine ass nigga is up in here crying. Like, damn, I'm just trying to be everything for you, baby. Come here. Come here. I got you. That's where I was at. And this was only within, like, we communicated back and forth for about a month through, you know, text, calling, social media and shit like that. But this was just maybe not even a full day of being in his presence, that this is the person that I'm trying to be, that person that's going to give you that love and acceptance. That's me. And I hadn't even really worked out my feelings on how I felt about him and the situation. So he done got emotional, and I'm holding him, and I'm like, it's cool. It's you all right. I said, you still hurting over it, but you're going to have to learn how to let this go. You're going to have to learn how to be able to process this so that you can get over it. That's what you have to do. You don't have a choice. Because nothing in your past is going to be changeable. You can't change anything. The only thing you can do is accept it. Accept that it has happened to you. Forgive them and let it go. That's how you let that pain go. You have to forgive them. That's what you have to do. So we move on. We close now. And mind you, it's getting late as fuck, because my brother got off at midnight. So we talking and we having this heart to heart, and we really close to him. I'm really close to him. I'm holding him. I got my arms around him, and I'm like, damn, this nigga feel good. Like, damn, I want this nigga. So he like, come on, I'm finna lay down. Woo, woo, woo. And I'm thinking he finna say, well, better go to sleep. You need to hit that stage right, that exit. And he was like, you ain't gonna lay down with me? I'm like, hell yeah, I'm finna lay down with you. Like, come on, nigga, scoot over. You know, I'm a big nigga, I need space. Just scoot over for me to get up on the bed, then you can come on over. So we laying there, and we not really talking. We not really cuddling each other, because that was the real basis of our conversation when we would talk to each other on social media, because he was a big cuddler. That's what he liked. That's what he wanted to do. And I'm a big cuddler. I like it. So gradually, we start getting closer to each other. Really close to each other. And then his arm, he's holding my arm, I'm holding his arm. We cool. At the end of all that, moving around and fluctuating in the bed, then we end up like his leg is across me here, and I'm like this, holding him. And I didn't want to turn my head to him, because I didn't want to think like he thought I was trying to kiss him. And I didn't want to offend him. I didn't want to creep him out. No, none of that shit. But eventually I do end up turning my head to him, and I could feel his lips touching mine, and I was just like, damn, like, God, I want to kiss this nigga so bad. And then he kissed me. He kissed me, and I was just like, you know what, nigga, you done open motherfucking field, nigga. You done kiss me. It's over. Like me, I'm a kisser. That's something that I love to do. With the person that I'm with, that I really want to be with, I'm a kisser. He kissed me. That's normally how I can tell if I want to be with somebody. If you turn me on by a kiss, you got me. You got me. If you got me in my feelings with a kiss, like, you got me. I'm not gonna even lie. I'm not gonna even lie. But it has to be somebody that I want like that. You can't just kiss me, because 9 times out of 10 I be to hit you all up in your motherfucking mouth. You come up, whoa, nigga, wait a minute. Like, I'm not one of them niggas that can be snuck. You can't snuck me and kiss me. You can't. You can't sneak me and kiss me, because my reflexes is real bad. I flinch, I tense up, I jump, all of that. But with him, it's like, I wanted it. I wanted it so bad. And when he did it, it was amazing. I'm not gonna lie, things elevated really fast. Like, really fast. We went from kissing to touching to rubbing to no clothes at all for him, and me doing it through the pee hole in my boxes. I promise. Hey, that's how it happened. That's how it happened. That was my first sexual experience with him. Not my first sexual experience, but our first sexual encounter.